A typical morning with Jasmine is in order to get me out the bed, I have to listen to music. I have like 15 different alarm clocks, and none of them seem to get me out the bed. And I've learned that as since I've been an entrepreneur, you have to get up, make your bed, and go about your daily routine as if you work a 9 to 5. You just sometimes have to, clock in extra hours. I recently got into podcasts. I like to listen to a lot of inspirational podcasts, and that usually helps me have a great day. It puts my best foot forward on the goals I've set out for that day. On a wash day, my mornings are pretty much the same. Um, Sometimes I get up and have breakfast, sometimes I don't. It all depends. Most of the time I'll have some tea or I'll have some coffee, and I dive right into what video I'm doing that day. I set the mood by listening to music. I start my day with music, and whenever I'm filming, music, and I can listen to any genre, from old school all the way to new school. On my way without you. Whoa, how can I know? Did I ever struggle with loving my hair? I learned to love my hair actually. In the beginning, because I didn't understand it, of what products work for my hair, I wasn't feeling it as much. But when I started using products correctly, um, and knowing what worked for my hair, the process just became easier for me. And I recommend any woman who is going natural or already natural and don't know what to do to their hair. You really got to sit down and take the time to get to know your hair. Stop getting to know everybody else's hair and what this person's hair looks like, because that's not going to help you when you get in the mirror and do your hair. What's going to help you is if you learn how to work with your texture. But she's a black and white woman. She's trying to make the devil run. I deep condition at least once a week. It's very important. There's so many different benefits from deep conditioning. And it's crazy because I've had talks with women who say they don't deep condition, and they're wondering why their hair is always dry and brittle. Some people just don't know the importance of deep conditioning or a healthy regimen to take care of their hair. So I say deep condition at least once a week. Usually while I'm deep conditioning, I'll read a book, listen to a podcast, watch a movie, or a documentary. And I was watching an interview that I never seen before with Carrie Mae Weems, an artist that I am very inspired by. And this is from her work of the Kitchen Table series. I fell in love with her then, and she is one of the reasons why I picked up a camera and wanted to explore photography. After deep conditioning, I'll add my leave-in conditioner, and I usually don't like styling on wet hair, so what I'll do is after applying my leave-in conditioner, I'll let it air dry. I always get the question of, I want to start a YouTube, but I don't know how, and what kind of camera do I need? But it's very simple. It's not hard at all. Just pick up a camera and film whatever you love talking about, whatever you love doing, and go from there. You don't need the most expensive camera out there. My advice is just to simply use what you have until you can, get the camera that you want, the equipment that you want. It's really not hard to start a YouTube channel. Just make sure that you're doing it for the right reasons. You have a purpose behind what you're doing. Don't do it just to, get views and likes and get paid for it, because you won't last long. I love everything about this brand. Adwoa is it's rare that I can find, a entire line to work on my hair. And I love everything from the leave-in conditioner, the deep conditioner, the oil. I love it all. I love what the brand stands for, the simplicity of it, and also how transparent they are.
Making sure the DJ know what I want him to play.
Now I be
Yeah, you be the block, but I'm the lights to keep the beats on. If you ain't getting money, then you ain't got nothing for me. Tell me something.
When I'm feeling uninspired and I'm looking for inspiration, something to get me motivated again, I like to go to the museum. I like to get to know, the artists. I'll Google them, research them, see their story and the reasoning behind their art. I like to go on long drives and just listen to music or just, be quiet and just pay attention to the scenery. It is definitely two toothpicks because somebody did not get candles.
Yes, girl. You better let them know.
Look like the sticks.
Yes. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Jasmine.
29 on the 29th. This week I celebrated my 29th birthday and I had an amazing time with my friends. To reflect on 28 was really good to me. Of course, you'll have your highs and your lows, but I had more highs than anything, and I took a hell of a lot of pictures, which is what I love to do. And on top of that, I learned a lot about myself. I am one thrill-seeking, spontaneous-ass adventurer, and I like to do stuff my way. When people go right, I go left.
Well, you know movies, but you don't see no TV shows. Like, that's good. I actually just assumed had to turn my TV on. Oh. Okay. So on Hulu, there's this show called Broad City, 3 episodes. Watch it, you'll love it. Oh, we don't have to watch it. Amazon? It's like the email.
My whole foot is stuck in.
It's a no for me.
As content creators, sometimes we'll lose motivation and feel less and less inspired. So if you've never tried it before, I challenge you to take that long drive and just look at the scenery, take a stroll throughout the city, or travel somewhere solo dolo. Just take that time to really get back into that space where you find your inspiration to create.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear baby. Honey. Happy birthday to you. And many more. Happy